Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. Guys, we got some exciting stuff. Why am I recording this video so early? Because we're starting that move up. I'm getting confirmation, at least from what I'm looking at, that we are starting that move back up. I'm not saying we're going to take out the high, but I was definitely putting in some warning signs in the last video and the video before that guess what? You were going to get one of two scenarios. It was either going to keep getting a pop up here. You're going to back test up here. And then we're going to come down into the golden pocket. We're probably going to find our bottom over there. What was the other scenario? You go a little lower from where we were on Friday. And you probably scare a crap ton of people. Maybe you come lower than the golden pocket. I have absolutely no idea. But I'm just going to tell you that was scenario number 2. What has happened? We're getting the scenario number 1. Now, I am going to remind everyone, guys, 460 has not been reached over here on SPY. That is what we're looking at. Now, I understand a lot of people are probably looking at that, but we have to keep it on our radar. It is so obvious that this is going to be the structure that takes place here that, guys, until this high is taken out, there's not a chance I'm taking 460 off my radar, all right? I'm serious. This rally here, I think it's going to be best used to take them profits on your longs. And, you know, I'm not telling you to get out of all the longs. Obviously, I'm not telling you to do anything because no financial advice will be found here on this channel. I will say we've been nailing things, though. I will be humbled eventually. I will. But for the meantime, we have been, like, spot on for a very long time on the indices, on these individual tickers. We're going off. But eventually, we will be humbled. Now, guys, we do have some juicy setups towards the end of the video. But we're talking about the indices right now. All right. Guys, we're going to come over here to QQQ again. And I'm just going to, I told you guys, this is what we are really paying attention to. Like, this is what I'm going to keep my focus on because this was the cleaner setup. This was what was giving me my warning sign. This is what now I am going to be using as the warning sign. Hey, it's beginning of the end of this rally. All right, guys, I'm looking for right here, 404.50, baby. If we come up to 404.50, baby, what are we looking for? We're looking for rejection. And then you're going to come down here. And you're either going to put in a higher low and then take out that. And that's going to be confirmation that, yeah, we're going all the way up there, baby. All right? You're continuing your push higher. And that was literally just a correction just like this. All right? And then we're going to be going higher. Which, again, in the end, guys, I do believe we are going higher. So you're going to get that. Or, from this point, you're going to come down, you're going to take out this low, and you're going to put in a major low right here. All right. Well, very likely right here. Obviously, I don't have any crystal ball, and I think anybody who is, speaking with certainty when talking about, the financial markets, I'm not going to call you dumb, but I'm going to say right now, I don't think you've been humbled enough times. I really don't. I have a coworker. The coworker wants to short Apple and advise people to short Apple. I was trying to show him everything on this Apple chart, and he was like, he just wouldn't listen. I don't know what some people, they just think they're going to be right. Oh, you nailed the move down. You think it's just going to keep going. Guys, it's not how the market works. I promise. And that individual is probably going to be learning that. All right. But I'm just saying right now, guys, if you're at a point where you haven't been humbled enough times, guys, get that freaking 100% mentality out of your head. All right. Just because you think something's going to happen, it ain't going to happen. I promise. It ain't going to happen. Some things, they can happen, guys. I've been thinking a lot of things are going to happen. They've been happening. But guess what? All right? I still 100% do not look at the markets with certainty. I do not. It's a guarantee. All right? I had no idea you were going to actually get buyers down here. I just showed you guys, guys, we had 5 points of confluence here. Why are we not going to get buyers stepping up here? All right? Do you guys want to see the points of confluence for anybody who's new? Guys, I want to just say right now, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys, we've had a flood of people come in over the weekend, and I'm just letting you guys know right now. You guys mean more to me than you guys know. All right? And I had to make a tough decision the other day, last night, and, knowing that I had you guys, this, some sort of support system for when Henry feeling down. I'm serious. You guys mean a lot to me. All right? And, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. So much. All right. Back to the TA. Sorry about that. All right. You got the 20. weekly moving average going on right here. Hang on. You got the 20 weekly moving average going on right here. We're going to take it down. We're going to add another 0 to it. We're going to take it down to the daily time frame. You have the 20, not the 20, you have the 200 daily moving average right here. That's number 2. We have 1, we have 2. What do you also have? You see these zeros over there? Well, don't think those are new. Those were there last week. We were looking for this zone to hold. All right. There's number 3. So you got the break and retest going on. That is literally just, you know, guys, that is my system. All right. Breakouts and break and retest. This is within the system. All right. Clear level to be risking here. All right. We're going to call it demand zone. I'm just going to say right now, that's number 3. What's number 4? You got the daily RSI being oversold. There was a number 5. Off the top of my head, I don't remember that number 5. I remember the number 5. The number 5 was the golden pocket. All right. Sorry about that. I was using those. Just extensions. Go like that real quick. All right. We're going to put that on right there. You have the 0.5, the 50% retracement. Right underneath that 200 daily moving average, you're going to have the golden pocket. You're going to have the beginning of it, which is the 0.618 Fibonacci. If anybody is new to Fibonacci retracements, all right, and you would like to have it look exactly like I have right here, pause the video right now, and you're going to literally copy this, and you can make him my colors. All right. And then if you really want, I like to use this. Guys, when the stock is at all-time highs, Fibonacci extensions, they come extremely in handy. Now, this tool right here doesn't really give you the extension because if you do the, you know, this is the retracement tool. So that's why I did negative. All right. That's literally why we're using the negative. But yeah, if you want your stuff to look like mine right here, just pause the video and just copy these colors, copy the coordinates, copy all that. All right. And then you can take off the prices if you really want, because I think, you know, this is relatively irrelevant. I'll just put my cursor right here. But yeah, guys, we come down here to the 4-hour time frame. What I really want to show you guys right now, that's why I'm recording this video pretty early. I think, guys, this is, I'm not going to call this my confirmation. All right. Structure wise, you're breaking out. I posted it already on Twitter. All right. You already got this. If you pull back, guys, you're very likely going to get buyers at the top of this previous little base you had going on right here. All right. If you can do it, guys, you just had an ugly double bottom breakout. You're probably going to start pushing up to this 188 level. All right. Regardless, I'm looking for that 188 level. So, I mean, that's what we're looking for. But on the 4-hour time frame, I'm just going to say right here. And again, if you're not on the Twitter, I'm going to remind you guys every single video now, because I am definitely very active over here on this Twitter. Look at these beautiful pops. Yeah, I'm just going to say I already, you know, told the Twitter about this. Guess what? All right. 4-hour RSI. Every other time, well, not every other time. The last 2 times when you started coming out of oversold territory, look at that. You rejected right there. All right, you can actually come over here. All right, you can see this is, guys, this is where you mark your bottoms. You see it, you pounce, and you know, you get heavy. I'm not saying to, you know, size up against what, you know, you're comfortable with and what you have, you know, your rules determine. But, yeah, I'm just going to be very blunt with this. This is exactly where you want to be entering Apple. So that's that. My opinion. Again, my opinion, all right? But you do have 5 areas of confluence here, and I think downside is extremely limited over here on Mr. Apple. And if the big Apple is going to be going up, guess what? The market go up. That's what's going to be the outcome. All right? Back over here to SPY. Again, guys, please just, you know, control your own risk. Do what you got to do. Guys, we're one big giant community, and I'm going to keep reminding you guys, you know, along the way, what to do to not lose all of your money. Because, guys, if you leave me, if you lose your money, you're just going to leave this channel. I'm like, guys, I got the community's best interest in mind. You guys support me. I support you. I got you. You got my back. I got your back. Guess what? I'm going to remind you, 460 has not been hit. We talked about this. If you get this scenario, it likely is going to be best used as a sell the rip event. And then guess what? You take them profits, and then maybe you cut half of your February positions or March position, whatever you know, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're in right now. Guess what? You cut half on the rebound because maybe it wants to come up here and backtest right here. All right, 475, maybe 473.50, I think was the level I was watching over here on the hourly time frame. Yeah, right here. All right, 473, 473.50, around there. All right, maybe it does that, and then maybe it undercuts that low, comes down to 460, and then you get an absolute glorious buying opportunity, and then boom. All right, you're so freaking glad you decided to manage your risk when you got the opportunity that allowed you to manage that risk ahead of time. All right, because guess what? If you just kept selling, yeah, we knew the downside was limited, but you wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. And yeah, I do think we go lower. I think 460 is incoming. You see here on the weekly time frame. All right, this one red bar here. Guess what? I think we're probably putting in something like this. We're going to consolidate for a few weeks, and then we're going to maybe take a dive down to 460, and then boom, maybe into February rally. I have absolutely no idea how this goes, guys. I don't know. That's what I was trying to get at earlier. Nobody should be thinking like they know, because you don't. You really don't. And I will be the guy that maybe you don't like sometimes because he reminds you don't know, but he's going to be the guy. I'm going to be the guy that in the back of your mind, you know, he's got your best interest. All right. And I do. All right, so that is pretty much it for the indices. Come over here to Mr. VIX, and let me actually just change my layout here. All right, come over here. We'll come back over here to Mr. VIXy. Look at that, back underneath. I tried telling you guys we had, guys, when I record these videos early, it's not because I just, you know, I'm busy. Like sometimes I'm busier later in the day, but most of the time it's because I see things on the chart and I'm like, hang on. This is probably the start of something, and it's going to benefit a lot more people if I just get this info out to them. And even if, you know, half of the people that normally watch the video aren't going to watch it throughout the day, guess what? Those half people are going to be, they're able to benefit off of these. That was right here at the top when we had the start of a shooting star, and look what it turned into. All right. Now I'm telling you guys right now, you still haven't broken out of this inverse head and shoulders pattern. It probably is coming, but I warned you, you haven't done it yet. So I'm just letting you guys know, respect the rally. Respect the rally. Individual ticker time. We got this. PFE. I pointed this one out in the weekly update. Guess what? Guys, this is pretty sexy. This is probably the cleanest setup that I can really point to besides PLTR going into this week. PLTR just looks absolutely phenomenal. Let me just change the layout one more time. Let me actually just... All right, you guys are going to see them. Never mind. All right, you guys are going to see them. I realized that, you know, I couldn't take them off, but yeah. All right, so you see the game plan. I'm just letting you guys know right now, if you do manage to hold above 29.49, that is when we're looking for 30.04. That is the high of this candlestick right over here. All right, but I'm just going to say right now, this very well could have been the consolidation I told you guys about this breakout right here. I know how this thing, you know, I've traded in the past. It's been frustrating, but, you know, I was going to work with it. And this is what I was saying about SPY. Guys, when you know something's likely, why are you not going to, you know, take advantage of that? All right, so you take the profits here and you wait for that back test or that consolidation that's going to kill your premiums. Well, you got that. All right, now you just got to wait for it to get moving and grooving in the upward direction again. But you already got a very long-term downtrend break. Probably going to continue to bring some buyers into this ticker. PLTR. Guys, this thing has just started. All right. I do think this was confirmation that we are not coming all the way down here to 1496. All right. I would like, you know, good volume on this. If we do end up getting the breakout, you want that to be off of high volume. And if it's not off of high volume, you get a low volume breakout. Let's say you're right here. You're watching for the back test because it's low volume. All right. Why are buyers not buying into that? Because they're expecting a back test. They're expecting the pullback. That's what I'm looking for. All right. But you had the volume spike suggesting that interest was being taken here. I know on Twitter, I saw a lot of people calling for this $15 gap fill, and I do not think that thing is going to, you know, give everybody their entry. But yeah. All right. Moving on. I'm actually going to be covering Nvidia right now. Nvidia, guys, this thing is insane. I don't know what else to say about it. If you short Nvidia, guys, please just stop trying to short the beast. The thing is a beast. It's a monster. Don't do it. Don't do yourself just the dirtiest you possibly could do yourself and short Nvidia. Just don't do it. You guys see all these flags I had drawn? All right. I like always want to trade Nvidia, but the thing is a monster. But, you know, if you're going to trade Nvidia, you better damn right do it in the upward direction because, you know, the down moves, they don't last, guys. They get eaten up. Like, you want a ticker that you can continuously just buy dated calls on and continuously make money for, you know, you've been able to do it for years and years now. Not years and years, but since, you know, this was literally all of 2023, guys. That was a whole year. You were able to do exactly what I just described, and you probably made life-changing money just buying every single possible Nvidia dip 3 months out, yeah, you kept growing and growing and growing and growing your money. It's still probably going to happen. Don't short the beast. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. You just had a bull pennant breakout. All right. I'm not going to give you, you know, a target based off of this, but if you're using a measured move, guys, you're coming all the way up here to 550. My targets right now are going to be 525 and 535. Where are those derived from? Well, those extensions I was telling you about. All right. You're just going to make the picture nice and pretty here. And you're going to go a little like that. All right. This is where those are coming from. When we're at all-time highs, guys, we have absolutely nothing to go off of. That is where these are coming from. All right. So that is one I wanted to just, you know, highlight here. I'm not saying, you know, go play the thing, but this thing is very likely going to continue this upward momentum. All right. It is 10:52 a.m. You almost are taking out that volume, that previous volume candlestick, and it's on the breakout. This is what I was talking about, guys. So, like, you know, you get that increasing volume here on this breakout. Obviously, it's a big move, 5% move, $25 move already. Guess what? You have buyers buying into it. You're probably going higher. That's what that tells you. You know? You know. All right. Next one I'm going to talk about is over here on Mr. Neo. Guess what? I'm going to come over here to this layout right here. And I am going to point out that Neo is backtesting again this trend line. I'm not saying it's the prettiest looking thing at this point in time. I'm not. But I am not looking for this thing to just aggressively sell down. I'm really not. Not even close. Okay? I do think this thing is going to be heating up. I don't know when that's going to happen. I do think it is going to be into the end of January and February. I've been pretty vocal about that one. But guess what? All right? That brings me to the next one, which is a rather immediately, an immediate setup we got going on here. Look at that. Gosh darn. I wanted to wait to see if we were going to get buyers stepping in off there. You did end up getting buyers stepping in off there. It's okay. Entries are still valid. But guess what, guys? All right? You're probably going to be hitting the 60.81 target this week. That is what I'm going to put on your radar right now. You're literally getting a break and retest off of this trend line right here. You're literally getting a break and retest off of this level right here. You just literally, you know, guess what? High, higher low, higher high, higher low. You're probably going to put in a higher high. CELH. I am extremely bullish on this ticker right here. Last thing I will talk about is SMCI. Again, this isn't something that you're going to play, you know, with a short-term setup like we were just talking about on PFE or CELH or PLTR. You're just not going to be able to. These are expensive cons. This is something that you're probably going to want to swing if you're playing it. With date, guess what? You take out this level right here. Again, with these stupid layouts, dude. Holy jeez. Holy jeez, man. Holy jeez. All right, 257.55. You take out this weekly high. Guess what? You're coming all the way up here. All right, you have buy side liquidity sitting up there. All right. Watch to see if you can maintain above here. Okay, because if you can, that is when, you know, you're going to have a very easy move up here. I'm just going to say right now, it's just what we, you know, just talked about on CELH. What is this? This is nothing less but clean. All right. Low. All right. Keep in mind. Low, lower high, lower low. Guess what? Higher high, higher low. Well, yeah, higher low. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's, guys, this is bullish, all right? There's nothing less than bullishness going on here. Okay, so that is what I'm going to leave you off on. Break 327.55. We're looking for 357. Again, premiums are quite juiced, but this thing is probably going to be, you know, going absolutely insane. All right, and as far as going from... All right, as far as, you know, where are we going after this? Right here. All right, that's you could be watching that. We're gonna probably be hitting 400 over here in SMCI this year. All right, guys, that is all I got for you today. China is making a recovery. Just gonna point out over here on BABA, it does not look too bad at all to me. I'm just saying. You know, maybe you want some more time, but yeah, China. I'm serious, guys. It is gonna be heating up. I told you guys about XPEV. Like, it really doesn't even matter right now. You're literally just holding. All right. The break and retest zone. This is the massive retest zone. Even if you did break down, the picture is still pretty, right? It's very pretty. You can have that there. You can have that there. And what do you have now? An even sexier picture. All right? It doesn't get much prettier than this. I understand. It's, you know, short term, this thing does look ugly. But you guys can see what I see. The picture is clear. With that being said, everybody have a lovely rest of your week. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow, so I don't care about the week. I care about the day. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'll remind you to have a great day tomorrow as well. I do hope everybody has a great week, but you know, I'll also tell you have a great day tomorrow. And I'm just gonna say again, guys, I appreciate you so much. I don't think you guys understand. You know, I didn't have people growing up. I didn't really have people that I was close with. I have one friend. His name is John. John's my guy. I ain't got no one besides John. And I appreciate you guys so much. So love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.